Coffee and Convo, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, man. Salute to Punchy, Dangerfield, Birdman, Crispin, One Nation. I see Eric. I see everybody in the building, 909, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. Meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 30K. We can't do it without you guys, man. Salute to everybody here in the chat, man. Let me know real quick also, what city, what state are you watching from? You know, where you at, man? You at the girlfriend's house, you at the wife's house, the side chick house. Let me know where you are watching this specific show right now, man. Salute to my big bro Thor in the building, man. I see Raider by Nature, Joe, the Nation's Own, man. A lot to talk about today, you guys. Definitely want to speak about, a specific former player, an all-pro corner that, did a podcast, right? And talked about one of our superstar players and how he is riding away in Las Vegas. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the meltdown. For those who have not seen it yet, it's going viral. Mark Davis was seen at the Chargers game, kind of going back and forth with some fans. We're going to speak about that. And yeah, man, we're just going to talk about everything Raider related here, you guys. Let's just keep it a buck, y'all. We are very upset. The first quarter of this season is up. We are 1-3. We could easily be 3-1 right now with a few different, just a few plays with a few different ways, but it is what it is. We are also a few plays away from being 0-4. So we could be 0-4, 1-3, 3-1. Crazy season. I'm just happy that the first quarter is over and we can just move on. We got an extra day this week, you guys, to try and figure it out. We got Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers. They're struggling right now as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about that matchup also. We're not going to break it down too much, but we are going to talk about it, man. Salute to my brother Jamal Williams. I see you, King. Let me see. Ant, yeah, man, another guy that we were high on, during the process. The one thing I can't be upset about with Devin Witherspoon, Ant, is that he went before us. You know what I'm saying? So he was on our draft board, you guys. He was on our draft board. So, but Seattle took him early, and look at him. What he had, a 97-yard pick to the house. I think he had 2 sacks. I mean, this dude went insane. He went bonkers last night. Salute to Devin Witherspoon, man. I couldn't even imagine what he would look like in our secondary, man. But the way he looked, Ant, I'm going to be honest with you, I would have loved to have his services, but I'm still going to be Team Jalen Carter all the way, man, because he was actually available when we picked. Salute to my dog, Ant, man. Salute to O as well. Bro, I hope to God these guys are not here next year, bro. If we have a chance at Caleb or Drake May, they pass on them and get a receiver, it would kill me. And you know what sucks, you guys? Salute to my brother Omar on the $5 donation. We can scream from the mountaintops, right now, about how much we want this guy not here. I believe he signed a, 4-year deal, you guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. 4-year deal, and I think it's worth roughly $10 million a season. As crazy as it is, he's not going anywhere. And that's the thing that sucks about this. Already almost a year and a half into this regime's, time here. And it's been nothing but just agony and defeat, right? And you would assume you would assume, this is the thing that sucks. You would assume the way they went about this thing, right? They instantly come in, they trade for Davante Adams, right? So you're thinking that's a win now move, right? So you think you're going to get Davante Adams, Jerry Rice in a Raider jersey and not Davante Adams, Randy Moss in a Raiders jersey. And what I mean by that is going out and trading the first and second round pick to go get Tay. And you're assuming it's a win now move, right? Like Jerry Rice, he helped us, in those early 2000s, those teams, Super Bowl appearance, he played with a really good team. I didn't expect Davante to be the Randy Moss of this offense, a guy that is a superstar that we added over here, and he's just playing for a terrible team. But this is the thing that sucks. They added him. That's a win now move. You go out and get Chandler Jones in free agency and pay him an astronomical amount of money, right? That's a win now move. Now look, Tay is balling. We're losing. Chandler Jones is no longer here. And none of these draft picks are playing up to par up to this point. And it's early, you guys. It does usually take, sometimes 3 years for these guys, these rookies, to get really, used to the NFL. But it's just sad, man. It is. These guys come in and they make some win now moves, and we're not winning now. And, that's a tough pill to swallow. It really is, man. And we're going to talk about these things here shortly. Yeah, 4 years for $40 million. True. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. And that's the thing that hurts us as a fan base, and we want to scream at whoever's going to listen, because he's not going to go anywhere, you guys. And with Mark saying smarten up, I don't know if anybody's seen that. I'm going to read this real quick. Matter of fact, let me get these supers in real quick, and we're going to talk about this. Salute to the star, man. Docs, our team is better than a lot of these teams. It's the coaching. I agree. I'll be at the game Monday night with a sign that says, "We hired the wrong McDaniels." Salute to you, my brother, on the $10 donation. Man, go viral with that, King. Salute to you, my brother. And McDaniel, the one you're talking about, he's balling down in Miami. I know they got their ass whooped up in Buffalo this past Sunday, but he has those guys playing the right way. Salute to Reaper, my dog, man. McDumbass and Old Cardinal ain't it. Tank for Williams. Shout out to my boy Reaper with the morning negativity. The morning negativity. DeMarcus says, man, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice with Jerry Porter in the slot. The good old days. Man, oh man. All right, let's talk about this, you guys. I'm going to share this real quick. Let me see if I can find just the quote. You know what? I can't find a quote. We're just going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I know everybody's seen it at this point, so we're just going to talk about it. So a fan went viral a few days ago, pretty much screaming at the top of his lungs to Mark Davis to fire Josh McDaniels. He just kept screaming. A lot of the nation agrees with him. I mean, shit, I think 99.9% of us feel, where he's coming from right now. Let's just keep it a buck. We're all like, let go of Josh McDaniels. This experiment, it's not working. He's cooked, right? So today, a new angle comes out of the video where Mark Davis is actually talking back to him. So the first one initially just showed kind of Mark just sitting in his chair, just taking it for what it is, just watching the game, non-responsive, not saying nothing to the fan at all. And don't get me wrong, you guys, us as fans got to be a little smarter than this. I understand his frustration. I do. I understand the fans' frustration. Because look, I'm one, right? But you can't do that shit, man. Like that's the owner of your football team. You're lucky you didn't get locked up, bro. Like real talk. Like you screaming at the owner like that, you just got to relax, man. I understand we're frustrated with everything right now. Mark signed this guy to a 4-year, $40 million deal. The guy's going to be here. And when Mark said, you need to smarten up, use your brain, smarten up, that was him saying, we're four games into year 2 with this regime, and I'm paying this guy a lot of guaranteed money. And what he was saying also is smarten up. I'm not in the business anymore to be paying multiple coaches at the same time. At one point, I believe he was paying Del Rio, Gruden. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you can't afford to pay multiple coaches. It makes no sense. You're just throwing money away at this point. And yes, he's a billionaire. Yes, he's making a lot more money now than he's ever made. At the end of the day, This is this man's business. This is our football team, right? It's this man's business, but this is our football team. He is going to run this thing however he wants to run it, whether that's into the ground or it's into, finally a sustainable, a success that we can find at some point, right? Whether it's driving this team into a ditch or driving it into the promised land. This is his team. He's going to do it as he sees fit. But at the end of the day, I love that we let our owner know how we feel vocally. Hey, man, we don't want this guy here anymore. But you have to realize this guy threw a shit ton of money at Ziegler and Ziegler's guy, Josh McDaniels. Sorry, you guys. This experience is not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not. And I can only imagine what Monday Night Football is going to look like, you guys, because it's going to be really bad. Bisaccia is coming home, right? Special teams coach, Green Bay. He'll probably get a warm reception, as he should. Definitely when Gruden coached his last football game that season in 2021 against the Chicago Bears, Bisaccia stepped in and helped lead this team, into the playoffs. Wild card round, almost stole a W in Cincinnati against that team that eventually went to the Super Bowl and ended up losing. But Super Bowl, right? It's going to be tough because this week you got guys screaming to fire Josh McDaniels. And now you're going to have the guy come in that a lot of people in the nation wanted to keep around. I'm not one of them. I'm going to be honest with you. I never wanted Bisaccia to stick around at all. Big salute to him. He seems like a leader of men. He seems like a guy that, his players want to play for, and so on and so forth. But people don't realize schematically it just made no sense to keep Rich Bisaccia around. Now, maybe if you gave him an opportunity to go hire his offensive coordinator, his defensive coordinator, maybe something would have been there, right? But I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's no system. He's a special teams guy. What offense is he going to call? What defense is he going to call? Now, he's just not a head coach. He's not a head coach, you guys. He's not. And that is proven because he's in Green Bay right now coaching special teams. But this couldn't happen at a worse time for Mark Davis. You're going viral now for yelling and screaming back and forth with a fan about use your mind, use your brain. Well, now we're about to go into Monday Night Football into Las Vegas in a hostile environment where it's probably going to be 60-40, 70-30 again because Green Bay fans travel well. And once again, it's going to be some bullshit. At what point do we get over this? At what point can we all just get on the same page for a split second there? We were all on the same page. Aiden O'Connell's season is here. And, we've seen how that went, right? When are we ever going to get on the same page? It's always something. This team is never, ever going to be able to get its shit together on the field until it gets all of its bullshit, all the bullshit off the field is done. Let me repeat that. We're never going to be able to change the product on the football field until we clean up our mess off the field. And it's just, and that can mean coaching, that can mean GM, that can mean, just the structure of your organization, just everything. We're not going to be able to ever get this shit together on field without getting all this off field issue shit over with. Because we got to clean it up. We have to clean this shit up, man. We have to, man. I'm sorry. Look, I can deal with a bad product on the field, at least if I know there's a direction, but to deal with a bad product on the football field and then still sit here and watch the Henry Ruggs, the Damon Arnett's, the John Grudens, the Chandler Jones, it just all this dumpster fire shit that's going on off the field. It's becoming a really, 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 really tough pill to swallow. I've seen some bad football teams, you guys. I know a lot of the OG fans are here have seen a lot of bad football teams. I can deal with the product being bad as long as there's some type of direction and there's not all this off-field extra shit. You know what I mean? And I know back then, you guys, social media wasn't a thing, so I get it, right? Social media is definitely going to put a spotlight on all the bullshit because we all know the internet loves drama, right? And we have a lot of it. But until we clean up all this off-field shit, I just don't really think that we're ever going to be able to get it together on the field. We got to clean this shit up, man. Let me get these supers in real quick. Real fast, man. Salute to my dog on Demon Time 209. Appreciate you, brother. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. Shout out to my dog 209, man. Salute to Omar, man. Docs, I don't want the top 5 pick. It scares me thinking of how these guys will skip. Yeah, man. I know. Doesn't fit the system when he clearly need a quarterback. And at that point, Omar, I'll be honest with you. If Caleb is there and we're picking, Mark Davis has to step in. He has to say, this is my team. I'm going to get my future quarterback for the next 15 years. Caleb Williams is a Raider. Period, point blank. At that point, Mark has to step in and say, I don't care what you're doing. He has to get his Jerry Jones on. He has to get his Al Davis on. He has to say, this is my team. I want my guy. Salute to O. Because people don't realize that, you know, Devontae is on the wrong side of 30, right? There's only so much more we can sell tickets with Devontae Adams. And don't get me wrong, Devontae will be in the league for, you know, a while. But I'm just saying, like, you have to have that new blood. You know what I mean? That fresh energy. And this is a quarterback-driven league. It's a young quarterback-driven league. This is no more, you guys, the league where we can watch Troy Aikman and all these older guys, right? Joe Montanas of the world, the Steve Youngs at the end of their career still dominate. This isn't that league anymore. This is the Jalen Hurts league, the Patrick Mahomes league. You know what I'm saying? This is now CJ Stroud's league. You know, Burrow's struggling right now, but he's young. The Josh Allen. It is a young quarterback-driven league. And right now we're still sitting over here with Jimmy G, who's always had durability issues. And up there, getting up there in age, we need that young guy. That's why we were excited to see what Aiden O'Connell can do. And I'm very upset that Josh McDaniels is already saying that Jimmy G is getting the job back. Monday night, you guys, Jimmy G will be playing if he passes a concussion protocol. You know what I mean? I don't see him not. You know what I mean? It's been 2 weeks. He will be playing Monday night. I wish that he just gave the keys to AOC moving forward and just see what the young kid can do. It's just, this is the shit that I be talking about. You drafted a young guy in the 4th round. You know, he had his bumps and bruises, definitely sacked 6 times by Khalil Mack. You know, Carmen Bracillo, what the hell are you doing with this O-line? I've given you way too much credit for way too long. Carmen, this O-line is totally collapsed. It's definitely regressed. You know what I mean? Last year, I was so excited about this O-line. I believe it was like 11th, 12th in the league. You know what I mean? And now these guys, you know, it's just a dumpster fire in the O-line. You know what I mean? First, they can't, you know, run block, but they're good in pass pro. Now they're not good in either one of them. Josh Jacobs still can't run the football, and our quarterbacks are getting sacked at a crazy clip. It's just insane to me, man. Salute to Joe. I'm starting to resent Mark Davis. Man cares more about making a profit and protecting his ego instead of doing right by this organization. He's a kid wearing his daddy's clothes, and it don't fit. Salute to my dog, Joe. I'm not even mad at you, King. I'm really not mad at you for feeling that way, brother. Salute to my dog, Joe, man. Salute to Raider man. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you on the $2 donation. Let me see. Salute to Black Sales. Putting Mark on blast like that was whack as fuck. Nobody should be co-signing that type of nonsense. I understand the frustration, but come on, nation. I agree with you, Black Sales. Facts. That's not the way to go about this shit at all. At all, man. And, you know, Mark had to have been pissed because this is an owner, a billionaire that's fighting back and screaming back. I've never seen an owner do that. Owners usually just be chill, don't be giving a shit. For him to say, think about it, think, like Mark is, he's in over his head right now as well. King, I don't think that this is a bad team. I don't think it's a bad team. When you got the likes of Maxx Crosby and Josh Jacobs, the leading rusher from last year, Devontae Adams, this isn't a bad team. I mean, but right now it is. I mean, like on paper, it isn't, right? I think that's what you mean. But whatever we're doing on the field right now, schematically, is just not working. I got to give Graham his flowers, though, man. He has been getting it together on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? Just dumb, boneheaded plays by David Long, right? Lining up off sides when Max gets a strip sack that could potentially change that game for us. He pitched a shutout, Josh, in that second half of that game. Pitched a shutout. The Chargers went out there and didn't score one more point after the second quarter. Graham is doing his thing. And what's sad is, I promise you, he's still going to be the scapegoat. He's still going to be the scapegoat. He is still going to be the scapegoat. When this thing gets worse and we end up losing more and more football games, Graham is going to be the one heading out. And as sad as that is, the defense is a middle of the pack defense right now. This is all we've ever asked for, right? We want a stout, dominant defense, right? But I'll take what we have right now. And yes, they've made some boneheaded plays, you know, not being able to come down with picks. Marcus Peters, a few of them. Merrick missed one last week. He came down with one, thank God. But there's a few plays that if they would have went just a few plays differently on the defensive side of the ball, we could be looking at a 3-1 team. The defense is figuring it out. And yeah, we're still struggling with pressure. Tyree looked a lot better this past Sunday. boneheaded shit by Tillery. We can't allow that to happen. But the defense is starting to finally click. It's finally starting to click, and the offense can't do shit. This is the life of a Raider fan, you guys. We scream. All we need is a better defense. Well, guess what? We have one, and now we can't fucking score. It's crazy. It's just it's insane, man. Shout out to LT. Day off, checking in from the ABQ. Love the channel, bro, man. I appreciate you, brother. Member for 3 months. Salute to my family, LT, man. Have a great day off, my brother. Salute to Casual as well. Ain't got no more than 10% of snaps in practice so far. Exactly. Let the kid go out there and get all the reps. Let him get the reps. Let him get all the starting reps. Let him build, that chemistry with Devontae Adams, with Jacoby Myers, with these other guys. Allow him to go out there and play the rest of the season, man. This shit is crazy. You're putting Jimmy G back out there knowing what he's going to bring to the table. It's just disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Shout out to Casual, man. Shout out to my dog Gio as well. Was at the game. Nation is reeling right now. AOC played his ass off under duress all game. Almost came back. Coach lost the game. We deserve better. Gio, this is all factory outlet, my brother. Salute to you. And you are definitely right. We are reeling right now. And AOC, man, yes, he has to protect the ball more. But for your head coach to throw you under the bus after your first reps in an actual NFL football game, it's just disgusting, man. If I'm Mark Davis and Ziegler, I'm pulling Josh McDaniels into the office like, what the fuck were you thinking throwing your young pup under the bus? That's just disgusting, man. Salute to my dog, Gio, man. Salute to my boy, Aaron H., man. What's good, brother? You're completely right. Clean up the off-field drama before we can fix our on-field stuff. What do you think about tanking and going for Caleb Williams? Good work like always, bro. Look, to be real with you, brother, you don't have to. You don't have to tank. This team is playing terrible right now. You don't have to tank. Let them go out there and fight and play their hearts out. We're still losing. So to be real with you, Aaron, I'm not for the signing up to tank shit. But at this point, I'm going to be real with you, my brother. You don't have to tank. Just let them go out there and do what they're doing now. They're losing football games anyways. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy thing. It's like you don't even have to try and tank. These guys are trying to win and tanking in the process. It's insane, man. And yes, I would love Caleb Williams. I would love to have Caleb Williams as a Raider, man, period. Let me see, man. Salute to Smitty. Facts. Show some class, man. We're already, the so-called gang bang, like team in the NFL, right? Like we're always the ones that get the bad rap for everything as a fan base. We're gang members. We beat people up at games and blah, blah, right? Let's clean that up a little bit, man. Show some class, man. Show some class. There's no reason to be over there screaming at your owner, man. Shout out to Reaper. Getting a QB who can scramble is detrimental to winning in today's league. Tank for Williams. And all positivity, docs. Ha. Just want to save this team. I appreciate you, brother. Reap, I get it, brother. Trust me, I do, man. I do. And I want to read this thing real quick, Reap. Also, I'll get to it in 1 second. Let me get these supers real fast, and then we're definitely going to talk more about what's going on, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. You guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Daniel says Graphk, the defense is getting better, and they're on the field a lot more than the offense. This is facts. Facts, man. Facts. If you can put together string together some more longer offensive drives and keep the defense more fresh, I can only imagine what these guys are going to look like. I repeat, less 3-and-outs offense, longer drives, establish the run, get the run game going. Carmen Brasillo, get your O-line ready to go, man. This shit is unacceptable. Get them rolling. Then you keep your defense off the field. I can only imagine what they're going to look like more fresh, with more time on the sidelines to get the shit together. JMD's ego is what's killing us. Mondo, I agree with you, brother. I agree. That last drive with Aiden O'Connell throwing that pick was all ego. It was all ego. That was Josh McDaniels saying, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Because what's crazy is people don't realize the previous drive, he did that same play. Josh McDaniels called that same play. But Aiden O'Connell threw the ball away. All right? Yes, Aiden could have threw the football away, but there's no reason why he even had to be put in that position. All you got to do is run the football. Definitely Josh McDaniels' ego throwing that football right there with the rookie in to potentially tie or win that football game. It's insane. Complete ego. Salute to my dog, John. As always, my brother, man. Mark is frustrated as well. Trust me. He wouldn't have even responded to that fan if he wasn't. It's exactly. I just said that, bro. His perspective from the inside is different from ours. Salute to my dog, man. Corrigan, man. My brother. Salute to Max. I hate this NBA mentality of good players need to find ways off of bad teams. What happened to turning around organizations? This generation ain't loyal. What have you done for me, era? Man, talk that shit, Max. I'm telling you, bro, salute to Max on that. The best comment of the day. Now, I'm going to read this real quick, you guys. Richard Sherman went out today, right? Or yesterday, I believe. He had a podcast on YouTube about 19 hours ago, okay? And he said how bad he feels for Maxx Crosby, that he is a superstar in this league, okay? He's a superstar in this league, but he needs to find his way out of Las Vegas, that he is riding away in Las Vegas, and that he needs to go to a team the likes of the 49ers. And now this is the thing that kills me with these former players, right? Even players that are playing now. Do y'all not understand how the salary cap shit works? I know they have a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal right now, but in a few years, they're going to have to pay Brock Purdy, okay? So Richard Sherman, I want to figure this out, right? You got Armstead, you got Fred Warner, you got a bunch of you got a bunch of deals over there on the defensive side of the ball. Tell me, bro, you just paid Bosa, paid him like $36 million a season. Richard Sherman, how the fuck do you pay Maxx Crosby and Bosa at this point? How do you do that? Do you know how this salary cap works, King? Do you know how the salary cap works? I don't think you do. Then you say, or he needs to go to the likes of the Dallas Cowboys. These guys are having problems paying all their guys as well. So how do you insert Max into the Dallas Cowboys organization? How does that work? Okay. Then you named a third team, the New York Jets. These guys are paying Aaron Rodgers. It's not a for sure thing that he'll be ready for, next year, even though he's walking already. It's crazy the way Aaron's already bouncing back from this injury. But if he's not ready, you're paying him big time money. You're paying Q big time money. A lot of guys over there are getting paid. Garrett Wilson's going to have to get paid here soon. Like you have to look at this whole thing and how this thing works. Okay. A lot of people are getting paid up there. Zach Wilson is not going to get it done for the Jets. The Jets may end up going out and trading for someone like Kirk Cousins. How do you take on that contract with Aaron Rodgers' contract and then think about even trying to add a Maxx Crosby? I understand what you were saying, right? It's like just take Maxx Crosby off the Vegas Raiders and send him to another team that one of the teams that has the best defenses in the league. It's not how this shit works, man. And Maxx Crosby is a guy that's been through a lot of shit in his life. Turmoil, obstacles, the sobriety thing. He's been through a lot. This dude is not going to give up on the Raiders. He has it tatted on him for a reason. He is a homegrown talent. Maxx Crosby, Richard Sherman is not going anywhere. That is the one player on this roster that I feel is untradeable. I've said this forever. Devontae, he's getting up there in age. If he wants to go win somewhere else and we're not even close to it, I understand. I oblige. Go get some draft picks, some draft capital for Devontae Adams. Maxx Crosby is untradeable, period. That is the heart and soul of this franchise. He's not going anywhere. Richard Sherman, I understand the sentiment, brother, of you wanting to see a great superstar go somewhere else and play on a great defense. But come on, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense, because what you said, it makes no sense. Salute to Midnight, man, my dog. Yo, Docs, the problem I see with the retread coaches is they have no true innovation. They continue to try and put up a square into a peg into a round hole instead of truly creating plays to the strength of their players. They need to get with the new age style of football. I appreciate you on a $50 donation, my brother, as always, Midnight, and this is facts. That's why you go look at the likes of Ben Johnson, the guy that's calling the plays in Detroit. Or I hate to say, you guys, I know Lincoln just got a new deal out there in USC. Maybe you get Caleb Williams, and maybe you bring in Lincoln Riley, right? A guy that that knows how to call the new age. Oh, there's going to be some guys you can definitely take a look at. But I agree with you, Midnight. No more retreads at all. No more of these older gentlemen that's been in the league for a long time, thinking that the league is where it was when they were at the pinnacle of their careers. It's no longer that. It is a new era. It is a new football. We need that guy that can stay in the pocket but also use his legs. We need these defenses, right, that can play different schemes, 3-4, 4-3. Like, there's so many players now that play multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is not the old NFL that we used to watch back in the day where you can just hand the ball off, run. And then, just like it's just a different NFL. It's a passing league. It's a young quarterback league. And I definitely agree with you, man. You got to get innovative. You can't continue to think, whatever was working for you 20 years ago is going to work for you now. That's not how this thing works at all, man. You got players that, are hybrid players now. Like we got players now converting from safety to linebacker, from this to corner. Like it's insane. You're right, brother. Midnight. Salute to you, my brother, on a $50 piece, man. I appreciate you, brother. Salute to my dog, Savage. As always, I'm going to be more pissed if AOC is an emergency quarterback instead of QB2 on Monday. I think he'll be the quarterback too, Sav. I do. I don't think there's any way you can add him to being an emergency quarterback at this point. I've seen enough from him to know that if we need him to go in and get some shit done or make a few plays, he can do it. Brian Hoyer, we know who he is. He has never won in the NFL. Never won. There's no reason why Brian Hoyer should not be the emergency quarterback, period. Point blank, the end. The guy has never won in the league. 0-12 since 2016. The guy is a proven loser in the NFL. Yeah, he's been on some good teams as a backup, but he's not a winning starting a quarterback in the NFL. You know what I mean? So I agree with you, brother. Salute to Savage. And salute to my boy Rube, man. Let me see. Real quick. Salute to everybody here in the building. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up in the chat real quick, you guys. Yes, Caleb will come here. The other high, he will. There's a few teams that he played for. We were one of them. Us, the Niners. The Niners have Brock Purdy. They said the Dallas Cowboys, they have Trey Lance and Dak Prescott. And then he mentioned, I think the Minnesota Vikings were one, which that is one team to keep an eye on because Kirk Cousins is a free agent next year. They need another quarterback. I know they drafted one, in this year's draft, but this past draft, but they may be in the hunt also for Caleb Williams when everything is said and done. So there's a few teams that he said he would play for, and we are definitely one of them. And there's no coincidence that he went to Allegiant Stadium, took a picture on the field, and he said the blueprint. That was the caption, the blueprint. He wants to be a Raider. Caleb Williams wants to be a Raider, and he already said, you guys, that he will make more money staying at USC if he cannot pick the team he wants to go to. Caleb is the new age superstar. He's already said it. I will stay in the league. I will pick the team I want to go to, and we were one of them. And I don't see the Niners being one because they're too good. I don't see Dallas being one of them. They're too good. Minnesota just squeaked a win away from Carolina, I believe, right? Was it Carolina? Or one of them teams. I forgot who the hell they beat. But, maybe they string a few wins together. But we're the one team that is definitely on his short list of teams that he want to play for. Salute to Rube. Was glad to see Tyree not look like a baby deer. Facts. And Trayvon's been playing good. The past 2 weeks, Trayvon Merrick has been getting his shit together. A little more pressure, and he's looked a lot better, even with the boot on his hand. Van Rotten's got to go. Andre James has got to go. Should have been Mumford and Moody. Rube. I was screaming for Moody. I was screaming for a UDFA that is now sitting on the Seattle Seahawks roster. McClendon Curtis. And here we go now having to deal with a struggling O-line, especially on the right side. It's been really, really bad, Rube. Salute to you. But yes, Merrick has looked a lot better the past 2 weeks. It looks like he's finally getting it to, finally figuring it out. And Tyree definitely looked good. I'm not gonna say good. He looked better this past Sunday. Salute to O, my dog, man. Let me see. Salute to y'all, man, over here listening to that morning content. Oh, my brother, can you imagine when we face the Bears and Caleb Tank is on the line and we kick a field goal to miss out on Caleb? So, we're going to do the Arizona Cardinals thing again, right? We're going to do the Sebastian Janikowski field goal for no reason to win the game against Arizona. Now you're drafting Cleve Farrell over Bosa. Omar, I can definitely see it happening, my brother. And I would hate it, bro. I would hate it. Because they're definitely tanking. Well, I don't want to say tanking. Chicago's got a bad team, but they're definitely moving on from Justin Fields. They're definitely moving on from Fields. He's out of there. Salute to my brother, Big Mike. You bring in Lincoln Riley, you need a top-of-the-line DC for sure. Big Mike, let me ask you, who do you think could be that guy? Who do you think would be that guy? Salute to Rudy, man, my dog. Yo, Graphk, what do you think we should do to start winning? And do we stick with AOC? I would stick with our AOC. I'm not trading for Kirk Cousins, man. For what? So we can still be right back into that quarterback mediocrity hell? I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rudy, at the end of the day, and that would be such a Raider move, right, Rube? Get rid of DC. You go get Jimmy G. That doesn't work. You go get Kirk Cousins. So you just keep replaying the same type of talents over and over and over again. No. If you have to, you play AOC, which I would, but they're going to play Jimmy G the rest of the season. They're trying to save face with Jimmy G. They're going to put him out there. But I'm getting my quarterback of the future next year. If Aiden's not the guy, I'm getting my quarterback of the future. I'm not trading for Kirk Cousins no matter what. I am Gucci. There's no reason to keep trying to go out there and get these same type of guys, bro. You know what I mean? It's not going to work. Literally, it's the same form of quarterback. Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G, Derek Carr. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Midnight, my dog. Lincoln Riley has coached, if I'm not mistaken, the last 3 and possibly 4 of the last 5 Heisman winners. Go get both him and Caleb. Talk that shit, brother. Come on, Midnight. I'm all for the Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams train, brother. And we don't even have to try to tank. We're just playing like shit anyways. I love it. Salute to my dog, Midnight. Salute to my boy, James Lillard. As always, this offense is so outdated. Offense today is about angles and attacking the seams. We run an early 2000s offense, and McDummie doesn't get it. And these players are not having fun playing in this system at all, James. They hate it. They absolutely hate it. There's a lot of rumors and rumblings coming out of that locker room, you guys, that these players are not enjoying this system at all. And it shows. These guys can't even put up 20 points. Can't even put up 20 points. You can't even put up 20 points with a top 5 paid offense in the NFL. It's insane, man. Valley, I love Sanders in Colorado. I'm taking Caleb Williams over him 10 times out of 10. I'm also going to look at Penix over Sanders. Look, I like Sanders, but shout out to my brother Wasted. He made a great, valid point that, you know, Deion has coached him his whole life. What does he look like without Deion Sanders being the coach? Now, if him and Deion are a package deal a year or 2 down the line, okay, cool, baby. You can look at it. But I'm just saying right now, bro, like, I like Sanders, but there's Penix, there's Bo Nix, there's Drake May. Like, there's other guys that I would take over Sanders, me personally. I like Sanders' game. I think he can be a dog at the next level. But me personally, there's a few other guys I would take over him at the quarterback position. Let me see. Salute to my dog, Mongo. These fans that want our stars to bounce are goofy. How about let's just win the damn games we play? Thanks, G, for your show. Respect. Salute to you, my dog. Appreciate you, brother. And me personally, I want to keep the stars around. I want to keep the stars around. You know what I mean? I would love to have Devontae stick this out and win a championship with the team he loves. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Maxx Crosby to win a championship with the team he was drafted to. The same for Josh Jacobs. It's just, man, at the end of the day, man, like if you're going to have to reset this thing again, Mongo, and you have to use your stars as bait to pick up more draft capital. If you're looking into the future, right, it does a 31-year-old Devontae Adams, play a role in that? You know what I'm saying? Because right now he wants to win some football games. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to win some football games. I mean, he's 30 right now, but you know what I mean? He'll be 31 in December. But by the end of the season, our star receiver will be 31 years old. And one thing Devontae, he'll play for a long time, you guys, because he's kind of like Rice in the sense that he doesn't rely on his speed. He's a great route runner. He's just mentally, he just has this game down to a pat, right? So he can be very, very productive for a long time. All I'm saying is this. If you're going to go out there and completely restart this thing and go get a rookie quarterback and go get young, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at these rookies. I mean, these superstars and say, what can we get for them? Because not only for us, but does Devontae want to stick around and see this shit be restarted again? Last year was a shit show for him. He thought he was coming over and fighting for a Super Bowl berth with his best friend at the quarterback position. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that I want to move on from Devontae. That's crazy. That's my favorite player in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, you have to revisit that situation and say, okay, it's not working. What can we get for these guys so we can build? You know what I mean? Salute to Q. Dan Quinn, Raheem Morris, Steve Wilkes would be my choices if we got Lincoln Riley. And Q, I don't think Dan Quinn goes anywhere. He could have been a head coach this season somewhere, but he chose to stick it out with Dallas because he likes what they're doing down here on the defensive side of the ball. And I think at this point, Quinn is a glorified a defensive coordinator. But you could be right. That would be great if we could bring a mind like him in. But I don't think that. I think he's happy where he is. And also, if they don't do anything this year, McCarthy might be gone, and Dan Quinn may take that job. There may be another reason why Dan Quinn stuck around in Dallas. Jerry Jones might have said, look, if McCarthy can't get it done this year, you're next up. He don't have to move. He don't have to do anything. He still has a shit ton of talent on his roster. Raheem Morris is another name I'm definitely keeping an eye on. Defensive coordinator-wise, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love Raheem. I've always been a huge fan of Raheem Morris, and Steve Wilkes would be my choices. Okay. Salute to my boy Q. Salute to my dog. Fuck you. Greatest name in YouTube history. What's up, Graphk? This was my first ever NFL game. W or L, I had a blast. I love the atmosphere. Raider Nation is full of locos. What a memory. Bottom line, though, I'm losing so much faith in McDaniels. Shaking my head. I'm with you, brother. But guess what? I'm very, very happy for you. You got an opportunity to go out there to LA and rock with the nation, man. That is a blessing. I hope that everyone in this chat at some point gets a chance to go out there and feel that, man. That energy is different. But yeah, brother, look, you know me. I've been very optimistic and trying to give Josh McDaniels and Zeke every chance in the world to get it to figure it out and get it done. I'm losing hope too. I'm losing faith too, brother. I'm right there with you, man. Salute to my dog. Salute to Mondo once again. All it takes is one win to turn shit around. It starts Monday night because you can string along. The Patriots are struggling. They just lost Christian Gonzalez for the year. They just lost Matt Judon for the year, right? The Patriots are probably resetting this thing too. You're playing Green Bay with a lot of young talent, Jordan Love at the quarterback position. That's a winnable game. You're playing against Chicago coming up, a struggling team that's 0-4 right now that allowed Denver to come back. I think, 24-7? Allowed them to come back and beat them. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of winnable games here. You can get over 500 real quick and real fast and in a hurry here soon, but you have to just offensively, you have to figure it out. And I have no faith right now in Josh McDaniels. He's going to call it how he wants to call it. And he's going to die on his own sword, in a sense. And if Mark Davis keeps saying, be smart, think about it. It's like, man, like what can we do at this point? Because this guy's going to stick around. He's going to be here. That's what sucks, man. That's what sucks. It's like all we need to do is revamp a few things, get the offense going, and we can win some football games. But it's like this guy's going to do whatever he wants to do, man. Salute to my boy Swaggy, man. We learned quickly. It wasn't Bill. It wasn't Josh McDaniels. It was Tom. We've said this multiple times over here, Swag. My brother, yes, you are correct. This shit don't work anymore. It ain't 2010 anymore. Gotta do something different. Salute to my brother, Swaggy, man. Salute to Cheese, man. Also, we need a new GM without a coach attached to him. Oh, shit. Cheese says get rid of Zeke and Josh McDaniels. I ain't mad at you, King. Salute to my dog, Cheese, man. Salute to AC real quick. We're doomed with this sellout for an owner. I'm not giving up on Mark Davis, man. This man loves this team. He grew up with this team. He just has to hire the right guys. And that's a talent in its own, AC, right? To be able to hire the right guys. And up to this point, Mark Davis has not done it. He hasn't. Keep it a buck. We thought Del Rio, right? Went out there and got Del Rio. Oh, okay. 2016, 12-4. We are on our way. Right back down. Okay. You go get Gruden, 4-12 year one. Then what happened the following year? 7 wins, I believe. 7-9, somewhere around there. Same shit. 2021, you get rid of John Gruden, bring Bisaccia in as the interim head coach. We sneak into the playoffs. Move on from Bisaccia, bring Josh McDaniels. It's been a shit show ever since. At this point, man, I don't know if Mark has to hire somebody to hire the right guys. I don't know. Like maybe the owner has to hire somebody specifically to hire the GM and head coach. Maybe he'll even fumble that shit too. Salute to AC, man. Salute to Fuck You once again, man. From the tailgates at 8 a.m. all the way till after the last whistle, we were active. I love us for that. Nothing but Raiders the whole game. Salute to my dog, bro. Salute to my dog, bro. Let me see. The one, Ben Johnson, Lincoln Riley, Harbaugh head coach, or bust. Rex Sexy Ryan as defensive coordinator. He hasn't been in the league in a long time, man. Yeah, Longy, he's out. He is out. He is out. He is donezo. And he was playing phenomenal out there in New England. Shout out to my dog 4K, man. Besides Caleb, do you like any of the other quarterbacks that are coming out of school next year? Yeah, I named a few 4K. I like Penix. I know he's had that, surgery a few times, but he's been playing excellent at Washington. I'm looking at Bo Nix. Keep it up there in the Northwest, out there in Oregon. Bo Nix has looked good. You know what I'm saying? Drake May struggled this year. He has struggled. Doesn't really have that good of a team out there in North Carolina. But I think that he's a quarterback that's ready for the next level. The skill set he possesses, I think that Drake May could be one of those guys at the next level. I think it's more about the team that he has around him than just him specifically, because he struggled. I know up until this last week, he had like 5 TDs and 4 picks. Like it's been a struggle for him. But there's a few guys, man. 4K, there's a few guys. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the prize possession, the prize is Caleb Williams. CJ, I agree, bro. If we start winning, I'll change my tune, but I have no faith in McDumbass. Like, the defense is starting to get it together, but the offense can only score 17 points. This is crazy. Facts. Facts, man. Let me see. Snap says, Graphk, do you think Jimmy would have been sacked 7 times? Yeah, definitely. Shit, he might have been sacked more. The way he's had happy feet all year long, snaps, I'm going to be honest, he may have hit the ground more than AO. Now, I don't know about fumbling the football 3 times, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 times, but I definitely think that Jimmy would have, man, look, Khalil Mack probably would have killed Jimmy Garoppolo. He probably would have killed Jimmy Garoppolo. We probably would have never seen Jimmy G again after that game if he started that game. Khalil would have absolutely destroyed Jimmy G's mental and physical. Salute to old school. This regime would love a top 5 pick. That way they can trade it to the Pats for Mac Jones. Don't laugh. It would happen. Old school, bro. You got me depressed, King. Salute to Michael, man. Wish we could have gotten Dan Campbell and his staff in Detroit. Campbell has that Raider attitude, and his players love playing for him. They fight for him. He's emotional. Like he's a guy that's gonna, he wears his heart on his sleeve. I love Dan Campbell. Definitely need that kind of energy in the locker room. Yeah, facts, Mike. Salute to you, brother. Salute to my brother John once again. Love the Davis family, but Mark is nowhere near Al. Al was prove it or get lost. Mark will ride an idea until it's pushing up dirt. Painful to endure. My brother's been dropping haymakers today. Salute to my brother John, man. Let me get these supers in, y'all. I'm going to get some more comments in as well. Salute to my brother Ghost Sniper, as always, for the 20-piece special. Much love to you and Shillmore. And for those who have been reporting y'all video, bro, I got all the Shillmores back. If Davis can't see our issues and the problem, then this is a problem. The nation can see it. How can he not? He does. He does, Ghost Sniper. He does. Trust me. But he's the one that signs signs the checks. And he owes Josh McDaniels a shit ton of money. You just signed John Gruden to a 10-year deal guaranteed. Then you go sign Josh McDaniels to a 4-year, $40 million deal. Trust me, he sees everything and he knows. But from a business standpoint, he's put himself in this predicament. He has to find his way out of it. And I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, I don't even know what happened to my live stream the other day for the watch party, you guys. We were about 15,000 views on that thing deep, and it just disappeared. And all of us have been getting demonetized with some of our videos and stuff. So it is what it is. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep chipping away, man. I know there's a lot of haters out there, man. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. It comes with the territory, my brother. But I'm going to keep doing what I do because I love this, and I appreciate you guys as always. Salute to my boy Ghost, man. Salute to my brother Gio as well, man. I think MD's telling fans they're smarting up was him saying chill before you get kicked out. That may be something too, Gio. Security was eyeballing. The fans said, we care. And McDaniel smiled and said, I know people are mad, but that's what I saw. And you could be right, Gio. Gio with a haymaker, bro. With a haymaker. That could be right. Could be right. Let me see. Gio with an absolute bing. Salute to Big Mike. My brother, man. Come on, man. Here's an outside the box hire. Bring in Lincoln Riley as a head coach and bring Morgan Scalley as DC. He's a Utah DC since 2016 and has had that defense balling every year. Ooh. Yo, Big Mike, we might have to go live sometime this week and talk about that. That USC and Utah special. Ooh. Come on, Big Mike. Salute to my brother, man. Let me see. Yeah, the Giants got destroyed last night. But you know what, though? And this is one thing, right, you guys? Yeah, this regime has been bad. Let me see. Let me see. YouTube says you took. Yeah, I didn't take it down. That's what I was saying. I hit the link and it said removed by user. I'm like, I didn't take the video. Why would I take my own video then? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was actually a dope video. Let me see. Nah, there was something I seen that I wanted to talk about, man. Damn. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, there's hella ads popping up. Bruh, YouTube is wilding right now, bro. YouTube is wilding right now, bro. Shit's crazy, man. Do you like Jaden out of LSU? Hold on real quick. Hold on, LT. My apologies, bro. I just seen something in the chat. I got to get out of here real quick. Hold on real quick. All right, hold on real quick, y'all. My apologies. All right, boom. Yeah, that's never happened to me before, Dan. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. Salute to everybody, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit them subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're talking about Jaden Daniels, LT, I haven't watched enough of his tape. I'm gonna have to really during the process of the draft, I'll definitely take a look at him and really kind of analyze him a lot more, but I haven't really watched him a lot. I'm not a fan of LSU. I'm gonna be real, LT. I've never been a fan of LSU. You know what I mean? So I don't really watch a lot of their football games, to be real with you. But I will definitely, when it gets closer and closer to the draft, I'm definitely gonna do my my homework on Jaden. Salute to JVG. And wasn't he a transfer? Didn't he transfer for like Florida State or Miami or something? I could have swore he was wasn't he a Hurricane or a Seminole? Where was he? He was a Hurricane, right? I could have swore he was Miami and he transferred over to LSU. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. We keep talking head coaches, but do we really think that McDaniels is going to let him go after this year? No. As much as it pains me, I think JMD gets another year. Like you said, we're still paying Gruden. Oh, Arizona State? Okay, okay. ASU. There you go. There you go. My bad. My apologies, y'all. Arizona State. It was one of them teams. And I agree with you, JVG. Like, real talk, like, he's not going anywhere. And that's the thing that's going to get the nation even more upset moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We're like, there's nothing that we can do about this. We can scream, fire Josh McDaniels all we want, but he's not going anywhere. He has a 4-year deal, $40 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that Mark Davis is going to want to just throw away a bunch of cash, you know, trying to clean this shit up. You know, it's just not going to happen. He's going to be here for at least another year. I can see Mark Davis allowing him 3 years. And if he has to, he'll eat that fourth year. But to get rid of him now, it's just not going to happen. They're going to keep Josh McDaniels. And I'm telling you now, more and more as we go into this season, you guys, he's going to lose the locker room more and more. He's going to lose the locker room more and more. And Mark is going to see that. And he's going to definitely be monitoring this guy moving forward. I'm telling you now, the way Devontae is even getting more, you know, snappy, you know what I'm saying, in the media, the way Josh Jacobs is being a little more, you know what I'm saying, like, Mark is going to see that this guy is completely losing the locker room. And at that point, what do you value? Do you value your team, or do you value your coach? Your coach. You have to look at it from a standpoint of what do I value first? Do I value the Maxx Crosby's, Devontae Adams of the world, the Josh Jacobs of the world, or do I value Josh McDaniels in his leadership role with what he has going on? You know, at this point, he's losing the locker room consistently, more and more weekly. So at some point, Mark is going to have to come to terms with what are we doing? What are we doing? Mark's saying use your head, but out here hiring McDummy. Reaper with the negativity. Talk that shit, bro. Salute to Nick, man. Every day is like Groundhog Day. I'm telling you, we are never going to win with Josh. I hope you're wrong, Nick, because I hope I'm wrong now too, because I feel exactly the same way you do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But yeah, man. And this is going to be the last year we're going to have Josh Jacobs, you guys. Think about that. The way he's running the football, you know, the franchise tag, I don't think we place that on him again next year. There's no way in hell we give up, you know, $12.5 million to keep him around. This is it. This is it for Josh Jacobs. He's gone next year. He's gone. I don't see in any world that we re-sign him. He's struggling. You know, the O-line's struggling. He's gone. At some point, you might have to say, you know what, man, does any of these teams, you know, can they use Josh Jacobs? One of these winning organizations that may need a running back? Maybe Baltimore says, you know what, we can use Josh Jacobs. You may have to make that call. You may have to make that call. If you feel like this is it, we need to wrap this shit up, I'm calling Baltimore. What do you got for us? What do you got for us for Josh Jacobs? I hate to say it. I love Josh. Wish he'd be a Raider his whole life, but I understand the running back position in the NFL today. I'm calling Baltimore like, look, Dobbins is gone. You guys have been struggling at the running back spot, you know, because these guys continue to get hurt year in and year out. What's up, man? What are you going to throw my way? Primos, I think McDaniels has lost the locker room also. But it's not completely lost. It's not completely lost yet because it's still so early, man. You know, we've seen, you know, players like Devontae and Maxx Crosby, they're smart, man. They know that this season is not completely over. And don't get me wrong. You lost all AFC teams to this point. Pittsburgh, Chargers, Buffalo, all conference games that absolutely cooks you come playoff time. So I don't even want to talk the P word. I'm just saying what it is, right? But these guys know this season is far from over. Far from over. It is. It's far from over. So I don't think that they're completely like we're done with Josh McDaniels. I think that they're like, we don't like this guy. He needs to do some things differently. And if he doesn't, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. I don't think they're there yet. I think they're side. You know what? You ever been in a long-term relationship? You've been with somebody and you're not ready to leave them yet, right? You're not ready to leave them, but you decide eyeing them. You hitting them with that. Or like anything they do, you can be mixing your tea and shit, and just the sound of that shit makes you upset. You know what I mean? Where you like, I can't stand this motherfucker, but I still love him. I feel like they're there right now. They're side-eyeing. Any little sound they make, they're mad, but they still love them. All love ain't lost yet, but I think they're on their way to that. Let me see. Taking my dad and uncle to the Packers game. Any restaurants you recommend? Barcode Burgers. Nick, go hit Barcode Burgers, man. Barcode Burgers, my brother. Tell them Graphk sent you, King. Phenomenal food, man. I'm not even saying that because my boy runs it. I'm telling you right now, Barcode Burgers. You guys have a ball out there, Nick. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They at that point. They upset, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's this. It's the side eye. It's the side eye, man. It's, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's where they are right now. Is everything this motherfucker does irritates me, but I still love him, though. You know? Quickies and shit, you know what I mean? Not even trying to live in it a little bit. You ain't even trying to live in it. You know what I mean? You're just trying to get your quickie on and get the hell out of there. We all been there before. You know, right now with Devontae, Max, and Josh is quickies and side eyes, man. That's what it is, man. Somebody clip that. Graphk, I wish we can get Ben Johnson to be our next head coach. Me too, brother. And also get Zach Robinson, who is the pass game coordinator for the Rams, as our OC, and whoever as DC that he brings with him. I like that. I like that, Jose. You talking my language right now, King. You talking my language, brother. Salute to you on a $10 donation. And Ben Johnson needs to be the guy that we make a call to immediately. Facts. Fred, that's cool. That's cool, brother. We all don't have to agree on Josh Jacobs. What are you going to do with him? He's a free agent next year. Technically, that man got how many games left as a Raider? Why not try and get something for him? Especially if you're not going to re-sign him. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like, what are you going to do with him? Shout out to the chat, man. JT, my dog. Davis looking through McDaniel's emails right now, looking for offensive content. Also, you see that Raider fan get blasted by the Charger fan. Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that. I'm not down for any fighting or any of that goofy shit at football games, man. That it's just unacceptable, bro. I hated watching that. You know, and I don't even. It's not that I hate it just because our guy, you know, got his ass whooped. But like, it's just I hate watching fights at football games. Like that's not what it's supposed to. That's not what you're there for, man. You're there to watch football, man. There's kids in the building, bro. I wish somebody would do some shit like that right in front of my kids. I know I don't, because then I'd be fighting in the football field too. See, man, JT, you killing me with these riddles and shit, man. You killing me with these riddles and shit, man. You know what I mean? JT, relax, son. Relax, son. I'm saying I don't want to watch this dude. I don't want to watch nobody fighting shit. But then if I see somebody fighting shit in front of my kids, I'm going to be fighting this shit. I got to retire from this shit, man. I don't be making no sense, bro. Let me see. Salute to Samuel. If we lose our next 4 games, it's a wrap. Trade players for picks next year. Talk that shit, Samuel. Talk that shit. Talk. LT, side up. They coming, bro. They're on the way. They're on the way. They are on the way. Y'all, hey, y'all gave me the idea, man. Side-eye t-shirts on the way. Oh, I got to drop the content t-shirts, too. Got to drop the content. They've been sitting there. I ain't put them out yet. The content. Don't get his blood pressure up. We need Graphk. Salute to my dog, man. Let me see. Salute to my brother Cheese, man, once again. Until we win at home, the out-of-town money is going to keep pouring in, so Mark don't give a shit at all. I like to see us try and get Cristobal from the G, from the U. Salute to Cheese, man. Cristobal. Should sound like a bad guy in like a thriller movie in like Europe. Cristobal. Salute to Cheese, man. Salute to Sav, my guy. Charger fan, got chased down by us last night also. Y'all shouldn't be doing that, man. Y'all should not be doing that, Savage. Terrible, man. Stop doing that type of shit, man. Side-eye and quickies, bro. Trying to tell you. Goat shit, man. Hey, Vulture, you going to the Monday night? Nah. My Vulture ass is going to sit right here at the house and watch the game, man. Salute to my brother JT. I was supposed to be out there, man. It's C Wood's birthday. We're supposed to throw an event with him out there, man. But I think I'm gonna chill out here with the kids and the wife. Salute to Jose, man. Having Ben Johnson coach somebody like Caleb Williams is a dream scenario. If we were in the spot to draft Caleb Williams, facts, bro. Facts, dog. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like that would be one of the coldest duos in the NFL. Crazy. Salute to my dog Jose, man. Always supporting the channel. I appreciate you, my brother. Salute to Ghost, man. Graphk, this lost. My lady got me a smartwatch to watch my blood pressure. Thanks a lot, Josh McDummy. He said this loss made my lady get him a smartwatch. God damn, bro. Holy shit, bro. Oh, salute to everybody that's been going to OakLosVegas and buying the cups and stuff, man. I salute you guys. Appreciate you guys. Whole bunch of shit right now. Appreciate you guys so much. OakLosVegas.com for the drip. Go get those We Deserve Better t-shirts, man. Salute to Saf. Someone tell Sean Mary bitch to come see me. You know what's funny was I was trying to reach out to him before the show to get him on the show. Or before the game to get him on the show. I was trying to reach out to him and have him come on Saturday and talk mad shit. We was going to talk mad shit to him. I was trying to find him on Twitter. I couldn't find him. Then I finally found him on Instagram and it was too late. But I'm actually happy I didn't now because I couldn't take the shit talk after that L, man. It's not good for my health. Let me see. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. We talked about Richard Sherman saying that the Raiders should trade Maxx Crosby because he deserves better, that he's rotting away in Las Vegas. He named 3 teams, the Niners, the Cowboys, the Jets. So pretty much named the 3 most stout defenses in the league. Make it make sense, Richard Sherman. I don't think you understand how the salary cap works. And you graduated, I believe, from Stanford, correct? And you were your own agent and all that other shit. I think you're a lot smarter than that. I understand that you want to see a great player go out there and be phenomenal. He's already phenomenal, even on a bad team. So, don't stop putting that shit into the universe, man. Maxx Crosby's going to be a Raider. We talked about Mark Davis and, the smarten up comment in LA. You guys, we have to stop trying to scream at our owner. It's not going to prove anything. It's not going to get anything done. At the end of the day, it just makes no sense to be over there doing that. I get that we're hot. I get that we're frustrated. I get that we're pissed. But at the end of the day, man, that's not the way to go about things. All you're going to do is potentially get yourself in trouble, potentially get yourself harmed. You never know. It's security can beat your ass, bro. We don't know what may happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not smart to do that type of shit, playing with billionaires like that. That's not the way to get your point across. The way to get your point across is quit going to games. Quit buying Raider shit. Quit buying everything. Just quit buying shit. Sit at home. Watch the game in your existing gear, the shit you already have. If you want to affect Mark Davis, affect his pockets. That's the only way to do it. That is the only way to do it. And I'm not telling anybody what to do or trying to tell y'all what to do. I'm just saying the only way that you can take anything from him is not showing up to football games and stop buying gear and stop doing all that. Period. It's the only way to do it, man. Salute to Raider Nation 2447. I was in support of McDaniels until Sunday. I trusted their process, but he can walk his happy ass back to New England as far as I'm concerned now. I'm with you, bro. I was right there with you, bro. 10 toes. I was right there with you, King. I was right there with you, man. And now my optimism is shot. I've seen enough. The guy doesn't know what he's doing. Straight up. Josh McDaniels has no clue what he's doing. Let me see. Imagine if we paid JJ this offseason. It would have been a complete waste. Docs and Andy were right on the JJ debate. And that's something I don't want to be right about, Rube. I wish I was wrong. In a perfect world, Josh gets a nice 3-4 year deal and he balls out. It's just not happening right now. He was very active in the passing game, though. Don't get me wrong. I think he had like 80 yards in the air. You know what I mean? So he's finding a way to get active, but it's not worth what you're paying him. Shit, Hunter Renfrow is not worth what you're paying him either. Like, real talk. We're wasting a lot of money on the offensive side of the ball, you guys. Think about that. That's $24 million. Something like that. What? 23? No, it's about $25 million. Getting thrown, just put down the drain with Josh Jacobs and Hunter Renfrow at this point. $25 million. Crazy. Salute to John, man. If we go down early, I'm chucking a glizzy at McDonald's. Wait, what? I'm chucking a glizzy? I was like, whoa, hey, yo, John, what are you talking about, King? If we go down early, I'm chucking a glizzy in Mark Davis's box. That don't even sound right, bro. We'll be right under it. That don't even sound right, bro. F it. That don't even sound right, bro. I'm calling into the call-in show collect. Bruh, You have to look at how you put all those words together. If we go down early, I'm chucking a glizzy in MD's box. We'll be right under it. F it. Where are you going with this, bro? It's too early to be this horny, John. Relax, King. Relax. It is way too early to be this horny, bro. Calm down. Pump the brakes. This is Coffee and Convo. This is not a late night show, bro. Relax. Way too horny in these streets right now, bro. Calm down, King. Calm down. Hey, yo, shit. Mad horny. I don't even know where to go from there. I don't. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I don't really. Yo, John didn't turn this thing into Skinamax and shit. Like I don't. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? You guys take over the show, man. I don't know where to go from here, man. I really don't. Let me just drink my coffee and relax. Yo, Daniel said it's never too early to be horny. This is Factory Outlet, man. Factory Outlet. Yo, Q said that's that morning wood talk. Pause. Quickies and Side Eyes featuring John. Late night after coffee and combo. Oh my God, bro. Eric, it's a. He said, I said what I said. Yo, Eric, man, it goes both ways though, bro. Pause if necessary on that as well, right? Like it's an offensive line problem and it's a Josh Jacobs problem. If you go back and look at the tape, I promise you, man, Josh is having a problem running the football too. Like even when the offensive line is opening up lanes, he's still struggling. There's proof on tape that you can watch Josh struggling running the football. Don't get me wrong, the O-line is playing a major part in Josh Jacobs' problems running the football right now. Definitely. The O-line is just in complete shambles right now, period. They gave up 6 sacks to one football player. That's insane to me. You just played TJ Watt the week prior. You know what I mean? I think he had 2, maybe 2. You gave up 6. Bro, Khalil Mack is the leader in sacks in the NFL because of one game. Think about that. He didn't have 1 sack until Sunday. Pause if necessary. Now he's leading the league in sacks. Pause if necessary. If the O-line is the problem, why will we pay JJ? Would rather pay to fix the O-line. Talk that shit, bro. Talk. That's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I gotta hit up YouTube, man. I definitely gotta hit up YouTube. This shit is crazy, man. It says 6 of them shits. Okay, yeah, I gotta hit them up today. So now my monetization's all messed up. They're adding like hella. Okay, I got you. That shit is crazy, bro. Crazy. Hey, Fred, bro. Come on, dog. You got to relax with the name calling, King. You got to relax with the name calling, King. I'm not over here talking about that Burlington Coat Factory, shirt you got on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not talking about that Fisherman's Wharf hat you got on, bro. Like, relax, bro. Like, I'm not calling you out your name, bro. Come on, man. Chill out, bro. Chill out, man. My dog Fred Hampton got on the Boats and Hoes outfit. Boats and Hoes. Nachos, lemon heads, my dad's boat. Come on, man. Relax, Fred. Out here looking like a Burlington Coat Factory mannequin. Chill out, man. Relax. Calm down, King. That's the same outfit Bernie Mac had on when he slapped that girl by the train. in that movie. That's the same outfit. Bernie had the same outfit on when he slapped that girl by the train. Bing! He had Fred Hampton's outfit on. See how we can do this? We could do this. We could do this all day, Fred. That's what we do, King. What up, brother? If Mark won't fire Josh McDaniels, at least take play calling from him. My worst fear is DA requests a trade by week 8. Yeah, Lord. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, King. Hopefully we get this shit together this week, man. Real talk. Salute to you on the $5 donation, brother. Yo. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny, man. Salute to you guys, though. We will be live tonight. Me and Hammer, phone call show. Hey, Fred, call in, bro. Let's flame throw each other on the live. Tonight, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific time, you guys. We will be live doing our phone call show. I want to hear all you guys' opinions. Call in and just trip out if you want to. We're not tripping. We want to hear you guys' voices. This is your guys' show, weekly show, man. Me and Hammer will be live, the Beast and Best phone call show. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Make sure to call in and get your shit off. And let's have some fun, man. Other than that, man, love y'all. Have some fun today. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. OakLosVegas.com for the drip. PlanetRaiders.com. We just dropped a new article on there. Salute to our brother Franklin Skinner. New article on PlanetRaiders.com. Other than that, man, WoodsonWhiskey.com for the GOAT whiskey. And on the way out, Ty says, said he rocking a Lamar Sanford suit. Oh, shit. Reaper, I didn't see your super, bro. Let me get that in real quick. I did not see another super, brother. Oh, boom. Right here. Last one on the way out. All right, last negative thing to say, since everyone is now too. I asked in offseason how many games we lose until the nation bails on McDummy. The answer was 4. Salute to my dog, bro. Reaper, I got you, King. I got you, my brother. I got you. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Beast and Best call-in show. Salute. We out. 1.